I didn't even get to say anything. Hey people, me, I haven't said this intro in a while. But we're immediately ignoring Kanto City and heading back to Failstone. Because we have some vitamins to buy. No, that's not the game. That's not me slowing anything down for that. That's just how slow it can be. Am I? Yes. Okay, protein. I don't know why my mind forgot. I do have 4 rare candies I'm not going to use yet. But seeing as 108 as was a physical attacker, and I don't have any berries to lower their other stats. As I'm pretty sure I do not. No. Oh no, I do actually. 1 of each. Oh, that's not good. Well, if it's going to attack, I can have to just do that for 2000. But I don't need it. It doesn't need it at all. Yeah, I know. Chatot is there, but not being used as part of the main scene. Because Tropius is better. That's not saying Tropius is good. Tropius definitely needs the help. Needs an evolution. But for this game, is she is better than Chatot. Special defense. Do I even have any that would be worth dropping for it? My only thought is that a long time 2000 is going to be facing physical moves more than anything. And I guess HP as well, because it's just going to be faster. One of those fragments. Okay, we're up to 82. I have 5 of each. Okay, we're down to 30,000. Now it's not good. After 2, is it gonna go much? 80, only, you know, by literal 2. I'm having to do it because 2000s are high, like I need I need one catch up somewhat. Banana definitely does need the attacking traits. Yeah. High level the 108 and yet still have less. That's not good luck. Okay, only now is it reach up to 82. I never normally would do this, but if I have the money, I'm going to be financially irresponsible. And then we're gonna end up finding out that at the end of the game, my stats were just terrible. Because I don't know how good my mons are, like, in comparison to the average version of their species. That's the thing, I don't know. I don't check until the end of the game. If someone's on the other side, how's the volume looking right now? A lot of this was also done because there is a rival battle right here. Do I know how it's gonna go? Not entirely. Let's crack on. Yeah, the one to always be ahead of me somehow. Yeah, and pacing and everything, but how? Then I was taking my time with refinements, I shouldn't be fully surprised. Velcro combat does nothing. I'm just gonna use that instead. Okay, does have enemy relates. I will give him that. However, you are just falling into my trap. That sky high attack, and it did. Oh, no. Why is it that they chose ducks to be the representation for confusion, specifically rubber ones? And that low of HP, I can use a lemonade. The one double team has made so that I can't hit a rock tomb at all. Typical Pokemon, isn't it? My attack was lowered one stage, and that is all it did. One. I know I had no stout on it, but that is ridiculous. I may have just seen how low down my aim. How much I attempted to profit. That's definitely that. And before someone points out, it isn't. It just crap. I'll go ahead, show it. This match is gonna go on forever. Especially with how the Raptor doesn't want to do anything else. My confusion hit does more than my own block. guess, yeah, I can go for pain tag. I was just trying to see if I could slow it down somewhat, thinking one wouldn't be that bad. That doesn't matter, so after the pure. Not even up to 84, that is. We won't even have a bug move at this point. I do have fly. But I wanna say the Heracross has aerial ace. And I'm weak to aerial ace anyways. Yeah, flying does not resist sound. That's not aerial ace. Yeah, I'm that bulky that the Heracross does no damage. Oh, it's called the Heracross is. It also has plot weakness. Oh, not the Rapido. I have no defenses for it. No, I'm serious. Rock Tomb is like the only super effective move I have for it. I have no natural defenses for fire types. Instead it's a tailwind. Wow. Okay, cool. I didn't even need it. Like I said, I didn't need it because none I wanted. It's just overall good. No, I'm putting on look really cool from the front, but I always have a problem with the back and all the spikes. It looks cool there, even if I feel like the spike from like the bottom of its crotch area sticks out a bit too much. But the rest of it, I'd say is fine. Also, it is a steel type, meaning my Shadow Ball would do nothing. Please say I have the damage range in me for this to be a 2-hit. No. Right, fine. You win this round, Barry. Of Moon. And that is the rival defeated. Almost. Yeah, let's use a grass type versus another grass type. Why does it need to have grass whistle? Why am I not immune to it, even though it is a grass move? It's gonna have sludge bomb, isn't it? I didn't realize. Well, it is a poison type. It'd be the best move for it to have. Or toxic spikes. Oh, so you really want to die by the fly? That's not Sludge Bomb. You actually have nothing to defeat me with. But surely you would have used it by now. Yeah, no, you don't. You have nothing. Now that is the rival defeated. For the second to last time? But I don't think you face him again until right before the Elite Four, I want to say. Yeah, no, I don't think you do. I mean, you fight with him at the type of Mount Coronet, but not against. So yeah, I'm confident in saying the next actual fight with him is all like right before the end. And I'm very actually no, I do want to do the extra Iron Island stuff because I'm pretty sure Thunderbolt is on there. Is it? Oh. Wait. Well, let me just look up all of the items because I'm pretty sure there was a reason. Consider it. Oh, magnet. That's what I was thinking of. Magnet. That water looks nice. 2008, and they managed to do 3D graphics on PS really well. Not as good as, you know, black and white. I'd say it's probably enough. Oh, you do have to comment at some point because you do need strength. Just add that to the list. So, HMs that you need, and they didn't think of a way to substitute for after some point, which Infinite Fusion did, because they realized that HMs are kind of a core part of Pokemon for the first 6 generations. So they still wanted to incorporate them, especially for the Kanto region, but like, can we think of a way to make it so that they don't have to use them after doing at least a bit of the game? And they figured that out, but just giving us irons. Smart move on this one. I mean, likely inspired by the fact that they changed how well you could not have fly in Mega Ruby Avatar, because you just find the Latios of your respective game, and then the floodgates were wide open. That's for Gen 7. Still like the fact that almost all of the ride Pokemon in Gen 7 are just Gen 1. Like the one to fly with, it's Charizard. For surfing, it's Lapras. Watching stuff around, the Champ. Charging stuff, and touching the bite. It's Tauros. Meanwhile, okay, you have Sharpedo for charging down rocks on the water. Howling for sniffing out items. Mankind kind of there for the ultrasound mood stuff. I want to say that there's another, but there isn't. Oh, just confuse yourself. How hard is it? I know I didn't need it, but it would have been better because I wouldn't have had to take so much damage. Hey, at least I'm the correct level for this area rather than being stupidly over leveled. Which normally happens. It's when you do minimal grinding. That's what happens, the levels find a way to catch up to you. You know, anytime someone was wanting it to be a bit more difficult, there you go. I'm not stupidly over leveled. No. Would I be with the full team 6? I don't know. Because we're not gonna have the full team 6, at least a 5. So, you know, like a Power Rangers team, really. For a lot of the series. Go roughly halfway through to get a 6th member, or maybe more, and then realize, oh wait, can't have the 6th Ranger be too powerful, or so much more powerful than the rest of the team constantly. So as soon as they join the main team, they become as weak as everyone else. Well, they get nerfed pretty much. I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be understood that, you know, the bad guys just got stronger monsters. But often it's never directly stated, so... At face value, it's just made to seem like they are about the same, except for certain circumstances. But okay, it would be a bit absurd if one of the generals that all 5 Rangers had difficulty was taken out effortlessly by the 6th Ranger. If it was like a gotcha moment of me to seem like he's gone, then not fine. But kind of. I mean, it's not the most common thing, but that's one way to do it. Really? I mean, I know that you have to show them to be cool and powerful in like a one-man army. Especially if they very easily just take out one monster. Or a common thing would be taking an entire horde of enemies by themselves. Like, can you not just do this move all the time? Or is it like you can only do it once every few weeks? It is one of the stupidest limits you can have. Well, especially I'm thinking of like D&D where you can only cast a amount of spells per day. A Steelix. Fun fact, Steelix is amongst a few Pokemon that were only originally available via trade that are just completely accessible in the main story. Don't even need to do anything with an Onyx. Sounds absurd. I don't know if it was entirely the first, but it's one of them. Because I'm thinking of like the main 4 from Gen 1. They weren't possible, Caesar wasn't, Kingdra definitely wasn't. Electivire, Magmorton, no. The one from Gen 5, no. Oh yeah, your defense is through the roof. Why did I think that would work? Yeah, I have nothing for you, unfortunately. I'm guessing they did that because they realized Onyx is just shit. But they kind of had to give us something. And I want to say there's like not many downsides. Just counting it as a stealing apart from having to wait a while. At least it is a possibility. And Slam's all it has. I usually just expected that approach. The only I guess one grievance I have against stealing. Yeah, okay, it's got really good physical coverage and it can catch you out of nowhere. Specific to me, whenever I was considering wanting to use it for any Infinite Fusion playthrough, I just looked at any fusion possible and realized, oh, pretty much all of them are terrible. Because the sound spread on ceilings, okay, it's got decent enough attack and sky high defense. But then because everything else is not as high as it should be, seeing as it is like a lot slower than Onyx is, that it just ends up not being good and you just are better off going with other options. It does not matter how good the coverage is, the stats are just gonna be better elsewhere. Then again, Onyx isn't even in line for the Fusion 2 to my knowledge. Not knowing. Which, yeah, I will keep on mentioning part 2 is not out yet. I don't know when it will be, but it isn't. So, I can't do anything for it. And I haven't. Okay, I've got one more room to check. As of right now, I just plan to, I guess that does mean I've got 2 series right now on hold. Star Wars, as at the Fallen Empire expansion, because I did yesterday make it so that the stream was very long, like 6+ hours, by doing all the prelude to it on like Omicron and Xylost. I'm also making it so that I did defeat 1,000 enemies with all 5 of the companions. So I don't have to worry about that. But I'm worried for is how different the story is going to be to how I've experienced it in the Trooper playthrough. I don't want to give too much away. Why didn't he use Aqua Jet? But because of a character appearing in it at a certain point in the story for the Trooper, I do wonder how different it's going to be. Why do you need +4 into special attack? I'm not even using it! So why an Apom, not Ambiton? Like I know there was at least one person that doesn't like it, but I like Ambiton. It's like I can get Apom did need an evolution. Interesting that they haven't really done anything with Ambiton since. I don't know what that is. Maybe Gen 10 will give us something in regional form. Or just give it to some of the Hoenn mons because they haven't had a lot. There is still a long list of them that have yet to have anything. I can understand the issue as to why, because well, I mean, especially if you're gonna like focus on the first Gen 1. And then, did they even do it for 2? I mean, kind of, because then we did get Mega Steelix and Ampharos and Tyranitar, but Tyranitar was likely a given because it's a legendary. But it took them forever to give one to Dragonite, and they made it really weird, likely on purpose. But how long is the list of all the Pokemon that have had nothing? I mean, obviously it would have decreased over time. Well, especially because I can stare at the list of like these Pokemon didn't get anything, and yet the ones that already got help in the past have just gotten even more help. Yeah, that's exactly how that's supposed to work. I'm gonna keep repels up because I at no point want to oh, I didn't do the double battle. That's fine. I don't want to encounter 2 shiny Pokemon that are exactly the same for it to then glitch, because the shiny sparkle opens for 1 and then just freezes. It happens no matter which partner you choose, and it is so cool. I mean, they likely do that. Well, people decide to go for the shiny hunt and stuff, because you are getting 2 at a time, so it is quicker. But you still run into the problem of what if you get 2 different shiny Pokemon, which is bound to happen and already has. Why is it on the last one? Did you have to break free? Oh, okay. Why do I always get something going really itchy and I put up my eyes? I don't know. Do I have any hopes of getting Winter Waves? I don't really know. I didn't get Legends ZA, partly because I was just disappointed by Arceus and some decisions they decided to make. Another Steelix. I thought best Pokemon game of all time. That's what I thought leading into when it was going to be. Especially does pain me that I pre-ordered Shiny Pearl above Legends Arceus at the time, and I regret that decision because then what happened with Green Diamond Shiny Pearl. Oh no. But it's not like goes much better Legends Arceus. I know if I play it more, I played it how the game was trying to get me to play it, it would be more fun. But I was trying to kind of play them like just a, well, you know, 3D Pokemon game before Scarlet and Violet was a thing. They really do find ways to occasionally make it so that items and abilities are just not the same, even though they did then decide to make it so Regigigas' ability was still a thing. How cool did they want to be the Regigigas? What did Regigigas even do? Because you have other legendaries that are like the leaders of groups, or like the leader of a trio, like Rayquaza, that just got a massive buff in Gen 6, which ruined everything. And yeah, Regigigas, okay, did get 2 new members of the Reggie family, I guess. And that's it. No new form of like potential primal form, really funny. Nothing to get rid of that slow sort or to change it. They have not changed it. In all the times it is exist, they haven't. And oh, why that? Why was that critical hit? I did not need to be critical. Wasn't even defense got boosted. Nah. I'm mainly talking about French because it's part of because A, debuted in Gen 4, but also you make it a normal time. It's why not even a ground. Ground would make it sense, but I said it many a times. Initially I would have given it like an ability to have it so fine as a stab on Regigigas. So it's just for attack only, but it would mean that Regigigas would have super effective stab move, like superpower, for the 3 Regis at the time, to put them into order. There's a magnet. Since they decided to add the Electric and Dragon version, Dragonmon from the Regis, I wouldn't know what they're doing if it apart from ground. But no, not ground. I change it so that it does become a ground type. Potentially could give it fine stab or something, but then that still leaves dragon. It's dragon, ice, or fairy. Unless you don't need them, then you just have Reggie Edge Ice. Stand there, waiting for it to get out of control. Alien, look, I am level 41, even higher level than me. I mean, it only has to be good enough so that the opponent isn't just completely terrible, but that is a bit insane. My right shoulder part about here is wanting to hurt from the exercise earlier. Oh, that's not good. I know no pain, no gain, but at some point it has to stop. Right? And I don't know what position to put it in as I'm trying to stop yawn. Stop it from hurting as much. Oh, I am so glad. Sturdy is not a thing in this game. I don't have to worry about doing more damage and then it goes on to 1 HP and be like, sturdy. And be really pissed off. Because that is what happens every 5 hours with any form of a rock type. Like, does it have sturdy? And of course it does. Oh no, not Quentin. Oh no. Definitely not curse a bit. From the what's that? It's from Tarantino. Yeah, Inglourious Basterds is like the only movie I have watched. That's the end of it. I think it's because I won't fully say I'm like on the movie book. Someone who's watched a lot of movies and I managed to miss I have watched more, but a lot of time it is for like property, franchise. Occasionally it will be because someone recommended me a movie. I do need to watch more. And I have a long list. Just all of it is because I just find video games like online play is really engaging for me to be like, do I need to? And also if I don't own them, then it is a case of how much am I willing to attempt to hunt for online to find like if it's on anywhere. Or if it's randomly just uploaded as a video on YouTube and then like, do I want to purchase this? Like, do I like the film enough? Consider it. Because I would only watch, well, I would only buy like the Blu-ray or the DVD of a TV show or film if I do like it. Which I guess is why the vendor thing was such a popular thing these days. Yeah, that's kind of why, well, okay, my collection, so it's just been handed down, but any of the ones I have bought, it's because I like the movies enough for me to buy them and see if there's any behind the scenes. Obviously not all of them, because some of them are not available. Stuff like what, Hot Fuzz, Transformers movie, first 6 Star Wars movies. I think I wrote one somewhere. I've not got as many as I would want because I just don't have the space. I mean, if I had Transformers taking up a lot of space, then I'm gonna have a lot less for DVDs and Blu-rays. And also other video games as well. Come on, you know, physical media, we need to keep it alive somehow. But not Sony over here. Which clearly is something in the 13 years from them dunking on Xbox for trying to be like kind of digital by saying you couldn't use used games. So now being that, being what they swore to destroy, like back then, oh yeah, you can give someone your own copy and be completely fine rather than being so proprietary. That's annoying. No, they did. No, we're not making physical games anymore, so we can't give you can't give anyone a used game. We control the market. Everything to make it as annoying as possible. And no, somehow that's, even though that clearly is, well, to my knowledge, nothing is happening. I mean, I know business decision is gonna make them have a lot more money, but then less people are gonna buy their share. This is coming from someone that has a PS5 and or like no games for it. It's not what I use it for. But for those who do play it, it's a bit of a shot in the face. Because it just means their collection, it doesn't get to continue anymore, it just ceases. I mean, yeah, you could be saying, well, isn't not that far from what Steam is, but Steam's not exactly a physical library, and because of how PCs are not having any disk trays at all, modern ones though, then yeah, I can understand. And how are you surviving on 1 HP? I don't care how much your special attack grows. That is insane. At least I know with Steam, like, well, they shouldn't disappear. Well, because I know at this point of how high it is, and that there's so much more. Well, we so far to fall from. Which is kind of why Sony's in that position. They fell from so high. Like they were amongst the highest, actually. Not the highest among. For a while, no, they were doing the best in the console wars, in a way. Not even in a way, they absolutely were. Because, okay, they did amazingly well with the Snowpoint, then even better, whilst Nintendo may have made out great games, but was not selling as well, and then Xbox somehow stayed out started through that than Nintendo. Then the Wii came along, and both Xbox and PlayStation did something. PlayStation brought it back into second, and then overtook massively in 2013 because the Wii did nothing. But then fell back again because the Switch might be the best-selling console of all time at this point, or not, because Sony gained their number in for the PS2 millions, and oh shit, it's getting closer. Can't have that. I don't know if that's still the case, but hey, it's kind of funny that Nintendo's like the Switch sold so well that Sony were terrified that it was going to smash the PS2 because of how long it was there for. I mean, none of Xbox's console, no, the closest Xbox that we got was like 78 or so mil. Was it almost 84 mil on the 360, and they never got anywhere close to 60. But well, especially because I don't like hardly any in comparison even have like an Xbox Series X. But then again, Xbox hasn't exactly been making any smart business decisions. They did by the announcement of Xbox Game Pass, and then decided, let's make this worse. And think, yes, the consumers will love it. I mean, I got out of it not that long after they said they were going to increase prices because I was not using it, not really. So I thought, I'm just gonna stop paying for it. I think that the original plan that they had was great, but they just got so greedy. And then also decided there's certain games on the Xbox's version of it that annoys me. Because Burnout Revenge to my knowledge is on the Xbox version of the game, that's not the PC. Of course it is. But yeah, I do have the PS2 version to play. And I don't know if the 360 emulator still has the music problem where it doesn't play. Oh, it's not like I can't play it, but the fact that I could have had it through Game Pass and they said no. My attack stat is so low, I could not even kill off a hippopotamus. One reason. Unless hippopotamus is at the highest special high defense stat? I don't know how high it is. It's not one I use often, because anytime I consider using it, I'm staying at other ground times, like for Terra. There was no point of having hippopotamus or hippowdon if I also then happen to have another ground type on me. At that point, either one of the other two starters or no starter at all. Oh, that was not necessary. I don't. What? That's all that happened with the recoil? Oh, come on. Do I even get a chance to use Thunderbolt again? I just need 3,000 to get discharged at this point. But that, I don't think that's happening soon. Or actually, I guess not, because that was enough for the KO. Jonah and Brenda. That's not, nope, I did not need to see it at that point. Great. I'm too used to Black 2 Bites where I can just move the items over. The fact that I have to do this every time is annoying. I couldn't have chosen any other options. I had to go with this one, because I already did it in Black 2 White 2. Therefore, I haven't played Platinum in a bit. At least on stream, because the ones that the only time I've done it twice. Well, for the randomizer. And Steel types only. God, that was so long ago. Steel type one, especially, that was a 12 part. It would just dragged on for so long. Because I had to deal with a Bastion and a Bronzon, and the Bronzon was so bad. Yeah, even as a Bastion, it was not good. But I was wanting to use a fossil and I've never used Bastion before. It takes way too long for it to get Iron Head. And by that point, it's not worth it. And even though it's a defensive Pokemon, its typing is not good defensively. So it could have just been pure steel. Or even become like ground steel and been a whole lot better, but no. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to swap out because both of them are dark types. I expect both of them to have a dark move. Dark types definitely just ruin worry my team quite a bit, especially if their poison requires their subtypes as well. I guess if you have a psychic, a ghost, and then a dark slash ghost, it's bound to happen. At some point on, do I want to consider playing like the legacy ROM hacks of the games? I've not looked enough into them. I know of them because Jiro did like microphones for Yellow, I wanna say Emerald Legacy or Crystal. I didn't look further into them, but a lot of it does feel like it is every mon is able to be put in the decks without having to trade over. And my thought is, well, I can use PK Hegs anyways and just play the game. I don't know how much more they do. Just all probably do a bit more than that. That is nice, but if nothing else has been changed, then why? Just pick ahead. Level 40. Still gaining that free special attack that I'm not using. I don't need it. Okay, yeah, I don't have the space and I'm not coming back for it. Because if it's a real egg. Actually, if the legacy budgets make it so that the events are possible to be done, then I would never consider that 100%. That's by now in this game, this chamber does nothing. I mean, I know what it's meant to be, but it's like an event that doesn't exist anymore, but I think you can still find a way to get in. It was definitely 3, 4, and 5, I'd say, had the events that at the time were doing great, but because of them being long gone, can't really do anything. No. Yeah, Gen 2 only has the Celebi, and that's it. That ended up being like a Japanese exclusive thing. You then could do in Crystal and the eShop. But it was definitely 3, 4, and 5. Okay, 5 wasn't just. No, 5 did have the. Pretty sure with the Genetech stuff. Genesect, Victini, and Keldeo. And for pretty much just had all the mythicals like Darkrai. I guess Regigigas, all these special version Regigigas for the Reggies. Arceus. And on top of that, you also had Gen 3 had the Oxys was an event, the Everlati ones with the Yarn ticket. Madarachi. Mew. I don't have any choice. No, that is my best hope. So they're all gonna have high physical defense, and I have no way of stopping it. I mean, I am immune to ground, so they can't use that again. I want to say there's only Ace Stealings with Fire Fang or something. But no water moves sucks. Okay, yeah, there is water pulse. I don't even still have that. Oh wait, no, because it's in Ravage Path. It doesn't say where it is. Oh, no, I did get it. But I don't think any of my mons can learn it outside of the one I don't have. But it wouldn't even use it anyways because it is a physical attacker and it does not get Aqua Gem. So the only one that can learn a move that would help me isn't going to be using it. And there's Sinnoh already. Oh man, does that mean my Cowboy was only use one move? Or I can't repeat moves? Like, I know flamethrower is there. Okay, I may have a flamethrower. No one can learn it. This ceilings. What are they doing? I'm just gonna yawn a lot. I'm not even doing it this much. Why is it only when I stream do I yawn? I don't know why that is. I'm always going for that one, not the left one. And this gym better not just be full of sticks. There are the steel times, you know. Use them. There we go. Does that mean someone's gonna have a magneton around here? You'd think one of them would likely have a Sinnoh, but I don't think one does because Aaron has one. And yes, Aaron's gonna be a barrel of fun. Because a bug type actually does pick them up. Because I mean, banana is sweet, but it's just gonna be weak to the other moves. 981 is weak to the moves. Absol's going to be. See how just spoiled it. But if you knew the list, you kind of figured it. Especially because I'm not getting Carnival, and it's not worth it. I don't need to grass tops. Yeah, funny that both of them are immune to ground in their own way. And that's it. Carnival doesn't learn anything cool or interesting. It's just a floating grass type when it really doesn't need to be. They could have very easily just given it with the massive jaws of any fang moves. Which I guess, I don't know if that includes Bind Crunch, just any have that. Do I want to continue with banana from the foreseeable future? Yes. See, then you want to get why? Yeah, that is my problem. No one can learn it. Okay, so superpower is possible for Absol to get. And that's like the only good physical move. Well, it's only good fighting moves it gets. I'm not even joking about that, bro. Okay, well, if they only have Magmites, then it'll be really, really easy. Then again, they're not Jasmine, so that's not gonna be a thing. How That's so many yawns in a quick span of time. What the hell is happening? Oh, and I mentioned a sizzle earlier. Well, here it is. That wasn't even a critical hit. Why is actually surprisingly neutral against it? And that's what I'm gonna use. No, I have nothing for it. No hidden power. So the one that Aaron has is gonna just ruin my life. Someone would be thinking like 2000, like Rotom would be able to get something, but one doesn't because it's not the heat version. If it was the heat version, I would be living. Even then, it does not come that type. I guess I can use Shockwave. It doesn't have the best special defense. I was just not wanting to use it because I thought I could live long enough. Hell to tail. Okay, it's getting ridiculous. I'm yawning. And I'm trying to stop the yawns and it will not stop. So, okay, tomorrow is going to be a really weird position for me because I want to... I've got lots of I do need to clear out before inspection happens. Look, I know it's a when. So does mean I'm not going to stream beforehand. I think what's going to end up happening is I will try to make it look as good as I can. And then afterwards, play more. I want it to be finished. And because of circumstances, what I think I'm going to do, I was originally going to stream tomorrow, I think, just so I can get the Fallen Empire stuff out the way with. I'm just going to cancel tomorrow's stream, and then just do Tuesday instead. Which I can do right now. It was going to be more bits, but I thought... I know that seems like a weird thing of, wow, you're needing to cancel it just so you can play the game more. I want to experience it because it's fresh in my memory. And because of... So, as I say, the closer I can get to finishing it, the closer I can get to then doing it on stream. And then I'm perfectly fine with waiting quite a while to do the Eternal Throne stuff. Going to take some form of a break. Because how many hours am I on? 643. Yeah. That's still not as much as what Nord has, or Warhammer 15, what others have. Ark Survival Evolved, but I can only say that from my playthrough of it, like 99% of my playthrough of game time with the Old Republic is solo. I'm not doing it with others in a massive world and spend an entire day just on it. No, because in the past it was definitely me waking up, any animation, like just playing it, and just playing it throughout the day and night. Because at one point I'm pretty sure I was doing that. But like 8+ hours in the day, it's insane. Yeah, I know for an MMO that it's not as bad. Considering what I've had to do for it, you'd think I'd have a lot more. But with me having to stream at least one playthrough, and there was quite a few times when I need a playthrough, and then because I was wanting to start a new character, I had to delete at least one. But that definitely built up over time. And I wasn't wanting to pay for the subscription at the time, or even jump any characters up to a certain level. Yeah, I only have myself to blame. But finding it, I can't remember exactly as to how it was found. I genuinely cannot remember. I do know is that I can't really say I've gone through an entire one not playing at least once. Especially because I'm getting into content I've not explored before. So it's all fresh and new, how people felt in 2015. I'm all for it. Living off the high, really. Playing it. Okay, I wouldn't mind going back into the Pokemon Center because I am running out of power points. And I want to say that trainer has a fire move. Feels about right. Hey, it makes the lifts are definitely very fast. I don't know if they were always like this for like Diamond and Pearl. Would have been one of the few fast things about that game. Yeah, I know it's easy to poke fun about with it being 30 FPS and slow. But it just ends up being more things, and that's why you would play Platinum. Well, one of the many reasons why you would. The only reason I can think of to play Platinum, not play Platinum on physical hardware would be Virgin exclusives. Which, yeah, considering the only other way to get them would be playing the GBA games. And that's quite a while in both of them. Well, I know we're working on Mischief is on the green, Farming was it potentially. But always and now again, you could just have to play down with her at that point. Still doesn't mean they couldn't have just put the Virgin exclusives on the third version. Yeah, that does eliminate the main reason why you still have Diamond Pearl exist. It gives you more reason for people to buy Plan. And so you may have sold more copies if they acknowledge that the Virgin exclusives of your game that all just put into this one. But it's not like it was many. But there used to be quite a few back in the day. Yeah, I think Mons has the fly move, I want to say. But I don't know if it has levitate. Until now. Oh, I wish this was Gen 6 because I could just use Shadow Ball on it and be really funny. I mean, I still can, but it's not going to be super effective anymore. Come on. It's that bronze face staring back at me. Like it knows it's being a pain. Is that all it did? Oh god. I really do slow everything down in this game. There's so many resistances, and my team does not happen to have those that are not resistance. That was a very nice critical hit. Okay, the neutral stance would not be as bad. If this isn't even neutral stat, it's just neutral. But ultimately just have high defense and special defense. So it just drags it out, and no wonder as a one Pokemon Diamond is still slow compared to the best. Although I can't say much else. Can't say it's much different elsewhere, especially I don't think on black and white. Because there are some cases in those where it is really slow. How can I have a squad resistant? Why did I do that? Oh, hey, you didn't need to put enough hit right before 91 was gonna level up. The bundle is really annoying because it's either levitate or fake, and I'd rather just have that. I'd rather just have heat proof, but they won't because the default ability is levitate. I'm gonna get myself a drink, I'll be back in a bit. And now we have the gym leader. I want to say that you have like a Bronzor, Seal, Bastiodon, and a Steelix. Let's see how much I'm right. Ah, Magneton. Well, that makes my life easier. Why do you have to leave it on that number? Just on that's no, I didn't need that in my life. Well, there's batteries on that I'm gonna stick in with because what week? With no sturdy. Or at least if it had sturdy, it wouldn't have worked. I'm gonna go ahead. Emphasis. I know that's self-recovering, but I don't like the moves that I have right now. Oh, come on, that is all it did. Not even a special defense drop. That I would have at least taken. Nope, I can't seem to get it. I never get it when it's actually required. Or even a crit. I'll take either of them. There we go. Now, if it does not heal, I have won. Absolute wanker. Also, I've noticed that it did not miss for any of its ice fangs. It's called it didn't. See, I called it knowing that the game is going to be like, oh, I'm going to have to miss one now. But I would not mind at least one more special defense drop or even a crit. Thank you. Victory has been mine. Yes. No thanks either. See, that part, it does not affect me. Quite literally just because it's only traded Pokemon. Would have been interesting if it was exclusively, if it included your own as well. Because it does seem a bit of an oversight that they just kept for a long time that you could have any more on your team at any level. But as soon as it was traded above a level, then the Pokemon would not listen. But so you could grind up to level 100 Pokemon just fine. But at no point could you bring one in. Now to press the A button because there's gonna be a lot of talking in the library. Instead of all the Team Galactic stuff. And as we do have 6 patches. And I believe where we go first is Battle Lakefront? Lake Valor? And then the one near home? And then up north before we then head into the Galactic building? I don't want to say that's after everything. Yeah, down, 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 down. It's evening, not completely night, so it's a bit more calm. Yeah, I'm with the Valor. What do you guys really did change then? They did not, but I'm having to go over there. Take down Team Galactic. Yeah, I wonder if those people, those, you know, camera people were hired by Team Galactic. But don't surprise me. $104, but yeah, see, we're back up to the 6 digits already. Okay, that water texture, I know what it's trying to be, but I think with the enhanced graphics on, part of it definitely does look like it's not loaded in. Let's go from Veilstone, completely ignoring the fact that they are here. Like, the Galactic building is just up here, we could easily storm the place. I don't know why we're not. Let's go on our bank to save the world. Although, did I get the item over here? No, I didn't. And it was a rare candy, so no wonder I wanted to get it. No. I'm coming. Don't start the fight without me. I'm so used to other games where you just loot around and not just at a list that you can go up and down.
Oh yeah, because when I was trying to get the Ravering in this area. The reason why you're not wanting to fight me? Okay, it's chunking salsa over here.
What about the cards? Would have been really cool if one of them was a golden one. They each had a chance to be golden. They obviously couldn't take it. You know, in reference to what they would be doing a year later.
Oh, speaking, I was finally mentioning Mercury earlier. Yeah, it's not a hunt pro just yet. Oh, +1 special attack. I wish I had that in certain Pokemon, where they could actually improve their better stats. Not 108 deciding I'm gonna put 3 in the attack stat that I'm not using. No, I was so close.
I'm gonna hit my Turbo Confusion and die the fight. Oh, thank God the game realized I was teaching reverse psychology.
It's still Trunking Souls over here. Because all the Magikarps are too difficult for it to render well. Doesn't need Sucker Punch. Only 11 levels off of getting discharge as well. Although that level 33 Hound, how did that not evolve there anymore? I'm befuddled. How does this Sunky not become a Skuntank? Is it because they're grunts and they can't give them too much power, even though it's more expensive than me? But I do really like Stunky a lot, even though Skorupi is right there with Drapion. Same typing. I get Skorupi isn't, it's a bug.
Other than that, that means it gets to be used by Aaron. The long time would be annoying, but it's actually a lot more helpful for me. I can just use Earthquake against it. You need Charm.
No, you don't. Like, if it didn't matter, because even with it, I still did over half. But it was not enough punishment. But you want your affecting him to the magic here. Yeah, okay, some of them do not modify me. Well, it would have been funny if they said, I may be a galactic member, but I don't have a problem. I know there was, I think there was a rocket run like that at some point. Even, I think there was one for plasma.
Yes, Saturn and whatever that haircut is. I don't know. Unless he has his own inbuilt captains for some reason.
Okay, if the previous goalbug could not go down, I don't think this one is either. No. Still, keeping the tradition of evil team members, even if they're high up, don't have a crowbar because only Cyrus gets out one. I know they did that because it was stronger, but it would have made way more sense if it wasn't one. Oh, why do you need a bronze ore? Where's the power? As if it's not gonna matter. A bronze ore with a rock too. Okay, you have not been paralyzed 2 turns, but I didn't get my special defense.
Still, you have not been paralyzed at all. What are your secrets? Well, I know what your secrets are before you even told them.
Okay, finally, you managed to actually miss, but an open when you even fully paralyzed. That shit doesn't just happen. Yeah, I'm staying in. Get psychicked unless it happens to have.
No, I was expecting such punch.
But it's not stab. And it almost needed it. Only cow. And that's why you don't use the toxic probe. Anytime I use the one, I use something else. Because it just doesn't have enough special defense to handle psychic. When it knows it's quad weak to it. Still wouldn't be funny if it decided to give it like levitate, if a poison trying to have levitate. Yeah, that removes 1 weakness, still has like 4 weakness. How's that going away? And off to the next link. It's interesting though, they only Sanjin Town has an exclusive theme to it. Because what? Quite a few of the towns have the same music. I want to say. Because what's Violent Langford, I'm pretty sure it's the same as Celestic Town. Never went down here. Most people wouldn't. They would just go straight up north. Ah, yeah, doing loads of patches of snow plowed on the sides of the island. I mean, despite being south, it's still very northern. More of the bluehead guys. Did you punch? Did he punch him or something? But yeah, we've got a lot of double battles ahead of us.
Oh, stall is all you ever bloody do.
That is your main priority. Oh, every single Krogan come across has Sucker Punch, knowing that I can't do anything against it. Every time. And it's nice that they are keeping glamming on the ground because I don't like Krogan. Yes, it's in the name's going to be ugly, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. Both of them. One of you shock it, one of you send a little bolt of thunder. Even if only one is entirely necessary. Oh, but it's gonna be necessary for this one. Yeah, just so by the time 2000 is gonna get, it's chance I'm gonna have no double bounds at all. I don't feel like because of that it should really be a bit more powerful than Thunderbolt, to be honest. But the fact that it has to do with that drawback and is weaker than Thunderbolt seems a bit rude. Bam. I mean, the battle theme here is not as good as the two that would come later. Of Plasma. Those are just perfection. I don't know why Shockwave is not like a multi-hit move. It really feels like it should be. But it's literally a wave of electricity. It should be able to hit both of them. Unless they think that because it's a 60-power move. And for half that seems very cool. More bolt of electricity. Yeah, I don't know why it's not how to. I don't get how much more difficult it would be. I mean, I get more XP out of it. Instead, say those inside to up the difficulty quite a bit by adding logistics to it. Thanks. Yes. You made me my favorite Team Galactic member. You are still the one with the program. They do look like all bats. Yeah, if it was a shot, it would be an absolute chaos. It isn't.
Miss Supersonic! Haha, that's what you get for not using Confuse Ray!
Take that, you son of a gun. Here's another bronze. Because gods have been like to repeat themselves. Oh, if I only have a special defense roll, that would have been guaranteed KO.
Now I don't think it is, and why you get a critical, not me?
What did I do? Okay, cool. Level 41. Still not 100 HP. Part of that is my fault. 103 special attack.
God, if only I had this. Is it still gonna faint attack? Gonna have hypnosis instead, realizing it can't do anything to me. There is honestly no point in me trying to like, handle the
It's just because it's faster than me. So it's just gonna do it anyways, and its AI is just gonna hit. And I'm just gonna use my own feint attack. I wish I had Scrappy.
just so that ghost moves could hit normal moves. That'd be funny.
But yeah, originally, God, I was awake for. Oh, come on! That is so unfair. You were only confused for one turn.
You might as well put me back to sleep immediately. And I can't even wake up. Is this the Let's Play curse? Where anything that could go wrong can? No matter how much you try to prepare for it? The fact that I am going to be asleep for the full 5 turns is ridiculous. And you have a citrus berry. Okay, good. You're not wanting to use hypnosis anymore, even though it likely would have gone you the way. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! You hit hypnosis again? 3 times you managed to do that. Well, let's... do I want this? It doesn't matter which one I switch to, because... Well, it kind of does, because 2 of them are weak to feint attack. I don't like their priority. Why are you trying to go fake out now? You decide to use your other 2 moves now. Seems like a bit of a waste, to be honest. You just need better moves. Is it off to the building now? Or do we have to actively go north and go up to the 7th gym and then do galactic stuff after that? Which, from the perspective of where it is, it's either a lead which are better. I think if anything I'll go from plastic. But I do want to buy some moon milks. Yeah, normally I would play this game in the afternoon. It just always felt right to play it then for whatever reason. I guess in my opinion that's when the music is best everywhere. I didn't want just one bot, so I pressed A too fast. My aim gun mastery skills I've not had to be used in quite a while, so they got quite itchy.
Yep, I have everything I could possibly... Wait, no, I want to check. Do I have enough repellent? 13. No, I'm gonna make it at 13. Still wish there was the option to like, give you the choice of have it so you hear the bicycle theme, or you don't whenever you are translucent in. Well, either you don't hear it, or you do. So you get to hear every other song, while also being able to go top speeds. Yeah, that's definitely something right there in it. Still no rock climb annoyingly. Because I is not until the 7th gym. Oh, I also do happen to have default. Because, yeah, there is helpful sometimes having only 4 team members right now. Because I can get rid of it. This is what it should look like. And they should never make default. Or here's an idea. Use something like wing attack or something. With anything, or even gust. Blow away the wind. Without needing a separate TM. This is where you are able to catch Feebas. No, I am not joking. And like Gen 3, it's still annoying to get because it's only on what 4 tiles in all of them. And I want to say they reset daily. So the only guaranteed way you can really get it like on the easy, especially back in the day, would have been trading records or mixing them with 3 other people and then all of you hunt for it. And so at least if one person finds it, everyone else can go to the spot and get people for themselves. Now it's like just guess or hack it in. I mean, I kind of did a similar thing to get one on my Gen 3 cartridges. Because I did check around for a bit for Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Eventually, I did find one, and then I just immediately traded it over. Yeah, as soon as I found out one, of course I'm going to remember exactly as to where it was. And see if I can get a modernization one. Again, no, I can't really say I've ever attempted. I feel like only one time have I attempted to get females in this room. Only once. I honestly, it would not be so bad. Like if it was 4 tiles and everything would be daily. Well, changed. If the 4 tiles it was on were 100% guaranteed to be females. No, that would be too easy, so they make it 50-50. So you could go through the whole thing, be really unlucky, and not find it, even if you decide to go through 5 hooks for each. Okay, so we got the clay, and now the never melt ice. For our exactly 0 ice moves. On to Route 216. Where, yeah, there's been a very good reason for me to have 2000 up in front. And the main reason for that is because ice resists basically nothing, so they are all at least neutral to my Stab Shadow Ball, and Frost Blast is on Candace's team. That makes it even better, and occasionally a Golduck will appear. So I have pretty much all bases covered. Apart from the hail. I can't do anything about that. Would have been great if Golduck had damp or something. Cloud 9. I am actually surprised that failed. Okay, even if there were like some draws. Strong Quick is like accurate. A lot of the AI doesn't want to use ice Pokemon, even if they did, they're just doing it one job regardless. And then you have cases like this. Okay, at least the takedown is not going to affect me, but... yeah, it's not going to kill it. Oh, so that's a ghost move you happen to be using. I know it's not directly affected me. How dare you? And hey, that's actually hit on like for one person in VGC when it was 85% accurate. Okay, that's, yeah, it's not cool being hit by both. The fire and the ice. Somehow as a combo, it worked really well. Would have been really funny if it made so that if you were burned, you then you know, the hail. Kind of like, you know, you can't be hit by the burn. Well, the burn does not affect you if you're in range, or like you can put out the fire. That would have been cool, and yeah, Sudowoodo is quite powerful and slow, and also this has to be a literal rock wall, so it almost did something. I mean, Brock had one for a while. I've never used it because a slow rock type. Where ever seen that before? I mean, it makes a difference in that it's pure rock, so it's not as bad, but you look at it on face value, and I'm not wanting to take it. Picked up a row of Ivy. Oh, 2 hours now. Wise. Okay, maybe my plan doesn't exactly work so well if I take the trophies, but what is the trophies even gonna have? It's not gonna have my trophies as moves there. I'd hope not. Just one special defense drop and I will be living. There we go. That's all I was needing. I still feel like the Emerald sprite is a lot better than the Flower. Don't know if that is just me. There it is, gone. Honestly, the only way to make it better right now is just get to level 50. That's the only thing that needs improvement right now. Oh, the Sneasel kind of does ruin everything. Ah. I don't have my dog type yet to sort of just neutralize everything. I don't know what's gonna happen. So I hope it's fragile enough that Shockwave will kill it. If not, because I will be in a position to sort this out. Although I'm going to come up with a situation for some. I do need to know. It's there, but I don't know if I can just get it as a Mucha move or if it's. If I can stop typing words incorrectly. My bed's not wanting to play fair. Oh. Nope, Superpower's not even possible. It's all the way in the first game. I wish Bulbapedia just said, because it just says by tutoring. I wish there was like a way of it being able to just tell you before I'm to look it up if it's in the post game or not. Because then that means my main plan for it is gone. Yeah, okay, it's a great move, but I can't use it. It also only has 75 special attacks, so it may be able to learn Flamethrower, but it's not gonna do well with it. Yeah, I'm just staring at it and it's like, okay, it can get Psycho Cut at level 60. Does not get Night Sight until level 52. Who approved this? Who? Because even the other tutor moves are not much better. With Sucker Punch, it can already get. And Zen Head, well, that's if I can get that, you know, way before Psychic Cut. Oh, Mega Horn's there. Only in Hogwarts over though. Okay, well I guess there's X Scissor and it can get Rock Slide. But my main strategy was gonna end up being Super. And I don't even get given that. And there's no point, there is just no point of feeling. give it any special moves. It's just a out physical attack. So you give it some sense whenever that. Okay. 25. Well, I've also seen it does not get crunch. You can get bites fine and yet no crunch. I know Gen 4 can be weird because it gives them like gives you a lot of options. But then can really be limited as well. Well, especially for playthrough. And if we go to Gen 5, at least in Black and White 2 they did improve it by changing the levels around, but still no crunch. And I see no superpower until the move shifts. Or the Dream World move. Yeah, that's exactly what I was wanting. But really no other physical fighting moves? As I say over and over again, who approved this? Oh, I'm just checking something. Making sure the streams are still running as smoothly as possible. Which is why I say for Gen 5, it seems that they took phrases above one, which makes it so that you can get the good moves without having to be an absurdly high level. But it was really by Gen 5 when they started the attempt properly of like being able to give all Pokemon good moves at good enough level. Like Gen 4 gave you a lot more options for the physical special split. Even if not all of them are better, at least by Gen 5 you could get them earlier. But like with the evolution, you can get all of the level moves by like level 45. Hey, if Leafeon was available in the main game, but hey, it's something. Yeah, instead of having to wait until level 71, you can get Leaf Wade at level 45. Oh, if you want to do that, so I can just spam out Shadow Ball. Even if you do have really high special. That's not cool though. All this just ends up meaning I have no things, and the only way to get a fire is on a mon that's not using its special attack. Can you use something else? Surely you have options like on version 2. Use it. Don't just be in this tug of war fight where I do a decent amount and then just have to hope. Because at least with the special defense drop, there is the chance that it goes into the red and you could drop again. But, okay, this should be enough for the KO, please. Especially after the hail. Yes, you are. All we had was a Polygon 2 that didn't want to do much. If we had try it, maybe it would have actually gone somewhere. Which, yeah, Polygon 2 is possible to get in this game. Which is, I mean, they didn't. Okay, well, they used in Gen 2, but you couldn't use it for an actual playthrough because it still made it so that Polygon was locked until the post game, of course. And then, okay, well, it's still post game again for pirating them through Polygon. I don't know if it was available on the side games at all, but there's that. It really did take a while for it to be properly good. Because in the game it ended with remaining. Yeah, it had no good stuff. That's what happens when you're a normal special attacker, you get nothing. Well, it's more of a normal special wall, if anything. And all that was before the heavy line as well. Can't keep that in mind. The heavy line really did make a lot of Pokemon way more viable. Any... Well, at least few, it was... If they were in the middle stage and the new one wasn't exactly the best. Oh, duh. You know what? Then they would shine. Because it's just... Well, I already made it so that Pokemon that wasn't the best defensively handle these an edge. But it also did mean that any mons that were really high in defense that got an evolution would just even better. Fancy. Because yeah, the HP is near of the same, like 5 base points difference. But with the increased defense, much better. I never use a Blissey in fact. I look at the stat. I know what build they're trying to go for, and that's not my style. Whether I'm gonna stay in is for the ball. What am I doing? Buffer is what I'm actually doing. Didn't think you'd have access about this point. Right, fine. Prepare to be shockwave. At least I have one Pokemon that isn't being sped all the time. No, it just does less damage instead. And of course that was a critical hit. Where are my crits at? Maybe not common enough, even though it says it isn't even a move that has an increased crit chance. It's just an 80 base power Pokemon. No crit. Regardless if it was necessary or not. I didn't see it. Oh, I haven't to mention the Dusclops earlier. Funny. Funny that one appears now. It does not matter which one I even attempt to go for. Why have they got grabby hands like that? Both of us have pressure. We're trying to pressure each other. I don't think it works so well when both of us are trying to. Is that actually all it ever gets for physical moves, really? I feel like for a while that is just all it had, especially in Gen 3. But yeah, I've also not used this quad because
Is it even obtainable in Gen 5? I don't know if it is. And then, okay, well, you think Gen 3? The Sinnoh is not even an option. It's so late in the game that do you want to consider a team member by then if it's not a legendary? No. And in this game, while Duskull is somewhere that I don't remember, but then it's on your mind of, do you go to Duskull despite how bad it is? It's just that spread doesn't help. Can I stop yawning, please? Got the melee! And just as the blizzard appeared. I would not mind this area so much if the snow was not so deep that you became really slow. If it was normal speed throughout, it would fall and you wouldn't be bogged down with how thick the snow is. Because at the point where walking speed is all you have, then it's unfun. You're faster than me and you need to use fun the way. What kind of a prick are you? Please, it means that I have a very, very high chance of getting the KO. I mean, I've never said it was guaranteed, because the Electabuzz can easily kill me off. Or not. It would have actually killed me off if it went for 2 Thunderbolts, but it did not. It tried to set it up. It failed miserably. Oh, yes, I actually didn't want to send Banana out for this. I don't know if that's going to be faster, but I really want to use Earthquake against it. Ow. And you use Will-O-Wisp and manage to hit. Oh, can this day get any worse? Okay, wow, even with Will-O-Wisp being the thing, I still did a lot of damage. Let's hope it doesn't just spam flamethrower my face, because I don't think I'm going to be surviving it. But of course it does. My only coverage... my only coverage against fire types is also one that's weak to it. But Banana Man's to live, but I don't think the combination of Burn and Hail is gonna help its chances. Oh, I guess I just win anyways. Yeah, like, fire at least remember. Oh, that's not gonna be fun. But I feel like Banana is slower than all of them. If I can find a way to put some speed into it, I will be able to get somewhere. Otherwise, right now, I feel like she's the slowest member of my team. Second slowest, despite being a flying type. Yeah, 56, 100, 48, and 81. Definitely was right about one being slower.
There is a blue shard on rock. The rock climb HM is up over this way. Oh wait, no, I think it's around. Not directly here. I went too far left immediately. Here is the snow runt, which will eventually become a false last. Good practice. Oh, there was no need for that. Snow runt. Even is an item okay? No. Oh. Nugget. Well, I slowly try to get out, considering the snow is right onto my face. Yeah, this is the amount of speed I have. If I could run in the snow with the blizzard, I'd be out of here by now. It's funny that I get TM for hail in literal hail. And there is a final HM. Wait, no, there's still waterfall here, isn't there? Unless I took that out for this game. Actually, this falls in. It would have been really funny. Or kind of would hide into it really great. If alongside the Johto you also had to have like the 18 plates on hand. You know, the ones that allow armies to change form for the event. Surely by the time you'd activate, you'd have them all. I mean, why would you even sell them? You're gonna have Sucker Punch. And I can't do anything to this. See? As I said, can't exactly stop it. Oh, I put 6 powers on it. No, I already have a great move. Why would I play goodbye? Stop sneezing in the snow. Pull yourself together. Oh god, why is it so slow here? And the worst part is that this is like a high level spawn to get levels from. But the trainers are spaced so far in between, so far apart from each other, and so slow to move anywhere. They're trying to get any levels in this area isn't like torture. Is this going to be enough for the chaos? Doubt it. May have actually had a better one with return instead of assurance. How does Veneering have Shadow Ball? And of course, Ian managed to get the special defense draw, but I did for all the other times I was trying to get it, and he got it all. A Sea King of this north? God, what is it doing now of its natural habitat? And faster than me, even though we're not even in range. That is just how slow Trophies is. Oh, come on! How did it not KO? This is what Trophies needs as much help as possible. It's fine in Gen 3. Like, actually is kind of good. But this, it's not for this. The stats are not helpful to it. Yeah, I'd have better luck with a Snowpoint. How you managed to get the 7th gym at this point, I don't know. An Ultra Ball, which, yeah, for the Absol we're gonna get is really helpful. Just remind myself, is it really just a summon? Why did they do that? Why just the summit? I know that for Ruby Tap and Emerald it was exclusive on Route 120, you could still get it before facing the 6th gym. So why is it for Platinum it had to be so late? Oh, but there's my lean again. I mean, with fighting, especially with your team, you're gonna crush it. I'm going to nearly guarantee my chances, considering what I'm going to be up against. I think one away may have to be up front. Because then it could be good as well as it goes. And okay, this is going to be spamming Blizzard. At least I will be able to use Shadow Sneak. I'm gonna have to get a bit of card when it comes to it. And I'm pretty sure that in Snowpoint City there is a rare candy somewhere. Not there. On the other side. Oh, I'm being bamboozled. I think I'm being bamboozled. Yeah, I can't go up there because that's where the Veggie Gigas lives. Really, it's just no iron here? Oh, I know there is, I just didn't go far in. I was right. God, this song is so beautiful. This means you're going to upbeat. Okay. Upbeat song, God conquers and massive. And yeah, my least favorite thing about this is that the snowballs come back once you
leave, so you don't have to do it all over again.
John C, surely there's more work. Programming that way. Rock Tomb is all I have. But still did over half, so I have no problem. At least for once we're not actually in hail, so I'm not having to worry about everything, and I mean, when we are.
I just realised that we are because Snowva has like snow warning, so it just does that. Which is why it was in competitive for what, some of Gen 4. Because of that one ability in it, just majority of Blizzard. Like, you didn't even need to use it. The fact that it was just there, and because, you know, it's double bound and everything. Like, the fact that it actually saw use. Because it was one of the few normal Pokemon that was able to just appear as a set of weapon. Because Drought was a thing, but then I want to say Drizzle was only like available for Kyogre. Oh, of course. Oh. I didn't have much of a chance.
But with that speed drop, does that mean that I'm faster? Yes. No, I am not giving you charge. You are not strong enough to even consider that. $156,555. Okay. Like, why is it just occasionally my phone would just lose connection to the Wi-Fi? I don't know why. No new messages. I was wanting to turn it off and I have to turn it on server. Just all the time. Why I never see messages until they're too late. I do have to wonder, why did they continue, like, decide whenever they were gonna do an ice gym, they had to be really late. It was from this game as well, well, from Diamond Power. Because it was the 7th here, and then the 7th on Gen 5, and then I think they got rid of it completely in Black to White 2. Did they? Yeah, they actually did. And then they made it the 8th in Gen 6, and then they left most of the ice types until late game in Gen 7. And then I don't remember for Gen 8. Oh wait, no, like so many like ever. Why is that just a common thing? Did they not think put it early? At least once? And yeah, okay, cool. A pilot's line can ruin my life. Because my team happens to not be strong enough. Well, I'm gonna get at level 44 and my team is still under level. I think we have reached a point where the majority of my team are definitely wanting to struggle a bit. Did I feel like I have this a few times in the Black to White 2 playthrough. But occasionally, yeah, I'd have that one team member that can do really well, but then the rest would fall behind, which is why I thought I had to replace one. I've already had to give it a pachirisu. But that one I had to give it a like guns while and stuff. Like quite a few it happened to disappear. Because I want Ordino disappeared at some point. Oh god, there was a lot. And why did I miss Raccoon? I mean, I know it was alive, but why did I have to miss it? But do you need to do that knowing that you're going to die? Also in around 2 hours we should be having
Scuffdoo, no, I don't know if that's going to be streamed at all. I can't guarantee that it will be. Or even if there's only 3 of it will happen. What else can we really do? Especially when I've been... Oh, I don't know. I'm the only one that seems to make any event in the first place. Because if I'm ever free, it's either I do a solo stream, or we're going to do something with people. I know it's going to go busy, but if they don't tell me, then I don't know. And if some of them happen to just not appear, not say anything in the server, then what are we meant to do? Can you stop using protect? Is that just what they decided to put Snowman in here for, to annoy people like me? Just ban protect, and because I don't have anything to break it, stop it. I like Pokemon are already slow enough. I don't need a Pokemon spamming protect. Wait in my power pod. Okay, it's getting really bloody annoying in my left ear. But every single time it does not like having my glasses and headset on at the same time. That's why you don't have 18 every single stat. Surprisingly, no, well, I guess it can't really attempt to improve it as such because Mega Glalie is a thing. Surely for a game that does not involve Mega Evolution, they could just up it. And you also have it? I know you're the evolved form, but this is ridiculous. There's a critical, been waiting way too long for that. Now can I please get out? Why did you turn? Why did you decide to turn as soon as I hit you? That doesn't normally happen. I didn't even attempt to run. Oh, and it's level 44 as well. Yeah, that is just worse for me. God, who knew the assume would actually be such a struggle for me? Because I just have nothing for it. And the occasional times when I do, it isn't enough. Like the one pilot swine down there ruined me. All because Raid League did not want to cut it. No, I didn't want you to hit yourself in confusion. Now, why would you do that? But if it's bad here, how bad is it going to be for Candace? Genuinely.
Because that wasn't even a KO. And there's that, which is why I was terrified initially. I don't know how 2000 miles has survived. I guess it's because it's not Dark Knights. I'm actually surprised. Blaney is not Dark Alliance to go with Frostlusty Ghost Knights. I'm glad one is not here though, at least. Now, let me leave. Okay, so I think for the remaining one, I will try. I have 2000 take the lead. I don't know how well it's gonna go. I only consider it. Unless what I do is with my 172,000 buy more vitamins, yeah. See if I can attempt to max out that special attack. It's 8 PM right now. I really want to get as far as I can. Like, I want to say at least Distortion World. Okay, that is as high as it is willing to go. Oh, 91 can have the remaining 2. That was another 5 for him to go into it. So 114 compared to, you know, 95, 91, and 98. Oh, equal attack and defense. Enormous things in special defense. And very okay, so hit special attack and HP. Oh yeah, whilst I'm here, might as well put some speed into Banana. I wish I had more of the berries to remove the unwanted stats. Did that help much? She was on like what, 56 before? 61. actually, I do have some stuff I can sell off. Get just a bit more. Except of the protector. I ain't using Rhyperior. Shiny stone. And the star piece. And I don't need that if I have the amulet coin already. It doesn't stack. Yeah. Oh, we maxed it out. No. And we're oh, okay, well at least I can leave those two. Absol. I don't want to spend any more. It's getting there. It's almost 100. 170, yeah, 70,000. I won't. I'll go back into the gym and see if that's made much difference. My left elbow is the one that hurt a lot. What is that? 7 more levels? 7 more levels. And I'll be able to wreck house with discharge. The good discharge and not. Didn't know the full second. I thought that I did try to find you, but I went past you. That's why. Of course, the first one that I find in the sneezing. But I am faster. I am hoping that this can be at least somewhat good. No. I'm gonna die. Oh, of course that was a critical hit. Of course it was. After all of that effort, the game decides to spit back right at me. As soon as I use my fastest, I do not trust Giraffe really getting down speed in the sneeze. Biggest belief that how that one move happened to be a crit. Because it's not like I got my own back. Okay, instead of trying to do it this way, I just want to bolt it. I don't know if it's bolt it. Bolt against the walls of the gym. It's nearly what Psychic does. still kind of is a bit bizarre that the type has the same name as the move. It is the type of the psychic, a psychic type move, then being used by a psychic type. Like, did they not think that through? That should have been a KO and it happened to not be. Oh god, I hope the goal line stuff goes a lot smoother than this. It just has to. Like, I've not fought you up there. Not that I'm gonna get a chance to do so. Okay, I can now.
Another sneasel! Well, let's try it again. Don't you dare create your fame tag. And yes, I did see it. I did get one crit. Okay, cool. You want to go with that move? I can't really stop you unless you did that. Because you instinctively knew that I was faster than you, so you just tried to lower my speed. Then knowing that it was overwhelming enough, you did just KO in the face. Okay, it wasn't. But I'm saying, clearly AI knew I was faster. That's why I was going to go for it. I don't know, I just realized something bugs me. Absolutely, but anyone even going in. Despite everything, it can't learn a single Fang move. I don't get that. If it's able to learn Bite, and if it's able to learn the elemental moves, why can it not learn the Fang? Like, I would not mind it having 5 Fang Eyes and not 1 Fang. They were willing to give them to Drapion, but not Absol. And then that would have actually made it a whole lot better. It would have been great to give it Ice Fang. Because any form of a dragon coming my way, gone.
Oh my, I can get straight there. That's a rarity. I expected it to go absolutely bloody horrible.
Somehow the ice gym is giving me a tough challenge. Yeah, it may only have one weakness, but they've been really annoying.
Imagine for the fight.
Focus on trying to get another train. Like, talk so much.
Alright, I don't believe.
Like,
Right, shockwave.
oh, this one is faster than
All the others were not, so either it's a speed time or what? Why did that do so little? No, I'm genuinely curious. Why did that do like nothing? Although I have remembered I have Steel Wing. But because of how slow Banana is most of the time, it's often not been worth it. Well, especially if one decides to just use Ice Shard there and then, and how was I meant to know? I thought it was going to use Faint Attack again. Knowing that it was going to be faster. That it was not even going to need it. Oh, but it goes for it again this time, but it didn't want to do it any other time. Yeah, so did it just predict Ice would swap? That is my only thought process, is that it just knew I was going to swap. Ow! Is that not a KO? How fast is a Sneasel in comparison to a Spiritomb? Because if I was faster now, it would be great. But you know, it's bloody apple. But this is only the first one that I'm having this much trouble with. Oh, of course, that's before here, but I don't need it. I know I was complaining that I never got one. It's rare is I either never get one, or only get one when it's really unnecessary. There's a bomb snow, it's not gonna do well, is it? I mean, there's the hail. Yep, I'm so faster than it. I don't think it's going to matter. I mean, at that rate. That wasn't even a critical hit, that's just how powerful it can be. I have one idea. I mean, the Ritsuki is one of them all, though.
Okay, that is 2. So now I'm just gonna have to heal Giraffe a bit. Or actually, because of what my plan is, just stay in. I wish trophies did get a fake fat as a main ability, because it would be great here. This may end up being a KO. Nope. But it might as well be, because I don't think the hail is gonna stop. I wanna say it's like, I think it either has hail. Please don't find it's infinite hail, but I don't know for this. I don't know if it becomes infinite. It does say for 5 turns. I hope that doesn't mean that Frostlass can just set it back up in. Did it stop? No, it... It didn't. And I don't know if it is going to stop. I'm just spamming it. Just to see what ends up happening. But on here it does say 6 through 8, but if it's created using Snowwater, but I'm gonna have to check for Gen 4. Oh. It's the whole battle. Gosh, that is awful. Why was it made that way? Yeah, maybe great for VGC, but why is it when it's normal hail? It's only 5 turns. But then as soon as it's no warning hail, no, it goes on infinitely. Well, regardless of what happens, I don't succeed. I do still have Cherub, and I'm allowing Cherub to be used as like part of the main party. I'm gonna risk it because you know, levitating everything.
Please. Why do this? Why give me false hopes and put me into the red knowing I'm just gonna die anyways? Do I have anything for dark moons at all? So I can do something. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to use the jet plate. I had a feeling that that was not going to go well. And I don't like the fact that Snow won and lost the entire battle. Spoons is brought in and I have nothing to replace it with. But I mean, Sunday would be the best thing. But I don't think that's happening. What? You hit yourself once and immediately broke out. That's not how the rules are supposed to go. Sneasel. Oh, and I missed immediately afterwards as well. I'm sorry, but no. Why are you trying to break the rules? Oh, I just want to see how well this ends up not going. Oh, that did nothing. No, but still used it. Because Confusion never wants to work with me. I try and get it to work, and it'll hit the Confusion maybe one time, and then break out or be confused vibes for 4 turns and not hit Open Confusion. There we go. Well, special defense has been dropped. So it can go down next turn. And I really do want to see if 2000 is faster. than Frostlass is. I don't want to do more grinding. I don't want to just get the team up to like level 45.
I just wish the hail would actively stop.
No, somehow I'm slower. Are you fucking serious?
I mean, it does only have 5 blizzards at least.
Is that all they did? What? Do they actually have anything other than the blizzards? Because Shadow Ball can't do anything to me. It's like third one. So 2 more to go. I'm checking on the shoulder. What are the parameters of it? I already did. And the fact that that was doubled. That is awful. No, I took damage in that turn, and somehow it did like what, 25%? Not even 50. Or what? Is it just gonna switch over to double team at some point? That's like after this one. And then for me to think, is that the only move it would have left? Like, is this a fault that like genuinely cannot do anything against a normal time? If Blizzard runs out. I'm glad it's not Gen 1. I'd be screwed if this was Gen 1. Okay, that's Psychic. But I resist it. However, it does not resist Psychic, so...
So yeah, this is just its tactic. Spam double team.
Think that it's clever. Or it's just use one double team. Oh, it gets a critical hit. Of course it does.
And now the pilot swine that is going to cause me so much awfulness. I'm gonna try and, you know, get...
filled with banana. I'm glad that after this I don't have to worry about hail again. Or at least I should not have to. There's no stab. Really? There's no stab on that, and it still did enough. Because Stone Age is just so powerful for move. No, it seems like I'm doing random choices. Maybe 2000 with Shadow Ball. And I'm surprised it has not missed Stone Edge once. If I was using it, it would have missed all 5 times. And there we go! We have finally managed to defeat Candice on the second attempt after a lot of items were used. Oh. I hated that. Especially when we find out snowboarding is permanent weather. Who signed off on that? Yeah, Avalanche would seem great, but Absol can't learn it. And I can't scale the vulture because I need to go over to Canalay. Oh, good God. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is originally going to go to 10. But I think what the plan is now. Set up, well, be right outside the Galactic Club and end the stream there after going on for a minute 4 hours. Yeah. 7 gyms out, 2 of them in this episode as well. 1 more to go, but even before that, I've got all the rocket stuff to and galactic stuff to do. All of that to do. So that's all of the building. We're having to go back up from here. Wait, hold on a minute. I just followed something. No, I just followed something incredible. Okay, I'm looking at this. I do need it to have super luck as an ability. It would say on the summit Wait, hold on. No, I just realized something. Isn't that guy blocking my path to the sun? A 5% counter. I'm going to actually let me check the layout. See if there's anything. It's not saying if there's anyone blocking here. Like that now the thing's starting to be really slow. I'm going to just see if I can get that. Do I have enough ultra balls for this? 19. Awesome. Okay, best to have 2,000 fun because ghost type can just escape anytime and as the team member. I want to know. And I cannot fully remember if the game's going to allow me to go there very quickly. And whether or not I can skip the Indigo Lands and stuff to get what I want. Protein! Because this would actively be sequence breaking. Ah. There is not a person, there is the stuff we saw in Celestica. And they decided to destroy it. So no, I do not get my Absol as of yet. Even though it would be absolutely amazing if I could. And that's the only way to get up to the mountain. I'm pretty sure there's nothing over this way. There is down there. Nope, this is the wrong way. I actually do need to do all the galactic stuff just so I can get myself one Absol. Why? Why make me wait this long for an Absol? Don't understand. It's a 5% chance as well, because it is. And for some reason, nose pads is up there. I know because of magnetism, that means it can go immediately. Surely you will have gone the nose pad somewhere else. The Absol can only appear The place I can't access. Cool. Right, so what I'm gonna have to do is swap back. Go back to Snowpoint, go to where that rock climb was, and then go to Veilstone. They could have just made it so it was around, like, it could have been like around Celestic Town, to be honest. It could have been closer that way. If you're gonna say it's open as the bounds, even though Absol originally wasn't. It was east of Fortress City. So I don't understand why they put Absol so far away in this game. Oh, because yeah, it's like late 5th gym right before 6th compared to 7th leading onto the 8th, like near the 8th gym. Oh, yeah, that's what's needed to get this one, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she already did. Yep, that's the key. That's the indication that I need to go to Veilstone. I didn't even do that. The game did that. But the fact that he managed to lose to Jupiter is very interesting. And now we stand in front of the Galactic. My bike is killing. You look very familiar. Oh, you're perfect. Oh. Okay, so are we gonna have to do something about that? Okay, maybe not. Okay, so not directly through the front door, but through the back. And we can get this item down over here. But it's most likely nothing. Well, I think that is that what's needed to get a mons out of a Snorlax? Potentially. Dusk Stone. Ah, Daisy doesn't even say anything. My flavor tag. And this is where I shall save the game with this team. And having to go through all of this plus another Silence Fight. just to go all the way back up to Mount Coronet, get one Absol, and explore everything else. Because actually, I will just preemptively see how bad Cyrus is. Just so I know what I'm getting myself into. It's weird that he's only 3 years older than a lot of people. Specifically, he's 27. I'm saying there are a lot of people that happen to be 24 years old. Then what I'm going to be saying, it's another Sneasel. On Crobat, on Crobat, at least I do have coverage for, even if I don't know I'm going to be faster in Crobat. I know I'm like not going to be. And then the third one. Oh god, I'm terrified of that team. Even with an Absol, and considering what team I end up in, the team's gonna have to be with level 5. The Kanto, I'm pretty sure at this point I would just be able to outspeed with discharge. The problem, it's sort of like the Weavile that scares me. Or even the Houndoom. The entire team is scary. But I shall be ending it here, and no one's here anyway. So I'll say it one more time. I'm gonna get myself some fruit and see if Scuffdoom is happening. So, ciao for now.